What a pretty church. St. Oswald's. This church is dedicated to Oswald of Northumbria, king and champion of Christianity, who is believed to have preached on this site sometime before 642 AD. Now it states it is a Grade 1 listed building of national historic interest, and the oldest parts date from around 1300 AD. Lights. I've just filmed this crucifix and it's come up, marked the spot, and the first one, when I stood just behind the wall, I was going to take a picture, and the app came up with the position. Right, I said I'd come back here and have a wander around to see if I could get anything. The last time I did one of my videos, I did get something just in front of me. The only name I've got jumping on this spirit app is called Charlotte. There's a considerable number of people in this grave. Goodness me. When you get so many people buried in one site, they must have to dig down very deep. Number, I'm just talking about the numbers of people here that is buried, and the word that's come up on this spirit app is number, or one of the words that's come up is number. Somebody who's a fellow, I'm getting like a fellow, as if we would term them fellow of the Royal Institute, kind of a fellow. Somebody of importance. IHS
1940s.
IHS. I wonder if this is what I've just come up with. That's what I was feeling over there. But now I've got this. This is the kind of thing you would actually have if you were an important member of something.
Nope.
Nope. I don't know what I'm doing walking around this graveyard in the dark. It's much darker in my eyes than it is on the back of this monitor. But I've never been here. I've been to the front, but not to the actual graves at the back. Because they call this St. Michael and All Angels, a haven for wildlife. Spirit app says noisy, but it's not. It looks like a good place to come during the spring and summer. Body, yeah, body. Yeah, this is interesting. There's, by the way, I'm still in the Lake District. I've driven from St. Oswald's in Grasmere, where Wordsworth graves are there in the back end of the church yard, and I've come to this one. This is a place called Hawkshead, and I've never been here at all. Been to the front, been inside the church, but I've not been to this site, this burial site. But as the Spirit app is just throwing out different wordings, stay with you, 30 body noisy, nope, none of it makes sense until I see something that has clarity with what I'm looking at. One of this stay with you, that has a very strong meaning relating to my home and separation. And I was kind of worried, and suddenly this says stay with you, and I've just got a message saying that it hasn't transpired at the moment. But if you could see what my eyes are seeing, it's a really nice place. The hills are wonderful all times of the year. There's always been one of my worries is that you're busy wandering around graveyards and somebody sees through their bedroom curtains a stranger creeping around in the dark and then informs the authorities or the law. That's always been a worry, but it shouldn't, because if you start worrying too much, you will actually make it happen. I mean, wow, I've never been here before. I had some advice to come here. I'll have to go back and thank that gentleman. So the Spirit app has only come up with one. There's almost 100%. But I want to see evidence. But then, as I've just been explaining to the person who sent me here, you really shouldn't try to indulge in spirit, checking, pushing your boundaries, trying to interact when your mind is not clear, or when you're ill, or when you're taking medication, or when you've had an argument, or whether you're stressed out, or whether there's anything wrong in your life, in your social life, or your work life. you shouldn't try to interact, or if you're just getting over an illness. But any other time, it's okay. But I mean that, the sun is setting. That's amazing. The colours and the clarity. I just hope that, and one of the things I'm doing is to get these spirit apps working in conjunction with what I'm doing and having a double interaction, where you get proof through being guided to see individual things or things of any particular nature, and then suddenly you are shown that proof on camera. That has been my forte in life, to try to interact with spirit and pick it up on camera and have a double backup with a spirit app which says at the moment, smell. And yes, there is a kind of strange smell, but I'm not putting the two together. The smell is it's kind of wood smoke. We're in the mountains. I'm kind of picking up wood smoke, so yes, there is a smell. I just wish I could see. I just said to myself, I just wish I could see a spirit standing by a grave and see it on camera, but in this darkness, and it is getting dark quickly now, it will be almost impossible to see anything, not unless they're in white spiritual form, and then during the day if they're in dark spiritual form.
Record video.
Record video. That's what I'm doing. I want to always do my best on behalf of spirit, and on behalf of my videos, and on behalf of making proof that life exists beyond the life we live. And I want to put that proof out through the videos to those who are interested, and for them to pick up on my understandings, my beliefs, and take on board something that is lying dormant in their own lives. That's what is important to me. It's a kind of a teaching. Yeah, you just try to prompt individuals who are sitting around doing nothing or living their own lives in their own way, and then you just say to them, hey, have you tried this? Have you seen this? Why not check it out? That's all I'm actually doing. Oh, I'm getting something here. I'm getting I think there's spiritual negative energy, nothingness. I'm getting this negative growling, gnarling, snarling. I'm getting a funny feeling on my left hand side, the back of my left hand side of my head, and it's I've had that before years ago. It's an annoyance, and in that case it's the same kind of feeling. It's like, this is my domain, back off. But it's not his domain, it's not that energy's domain. This domain belongs to God. It's what? Turn on the light. Have you got a switch? Can you turn on the light? Turn on the light, yeah. Oh, careful. I'm falling down a hole. Turn on the light. Oh, if you could see the Christmas tree. Oh, wow, it's a big one. All the villages in the valleys are pretty. Coat, yes. I haven't got one. I haven't brought it with me, and I am cold. My nose is running. So again, I'm not making it fit, it is true. Please forgive me, I cannot see the floor beneath my feet. Christmas tree in the distance. Pretty. And it is big, but on camera it's small. I have no idea who's buried which way because it's so dark. Please forgive me. Derek Fox and Sheila Fox. You can't see, but I can. I'm getting Jean, and I'm being shown a pair of jeans, Levi's. Jean. So as it's getting so dark, and I've got 2.5 hours driving to get home, she was killed. Yeah. And I was just talking about a female. Again, I mustn't make it fit, not without 100% proof. Blessing. It's now too dark to actually film. So, leaving with that wonderful sky, I shall now make my way back and put everything away. Ain't that pretty? And wonderful walking through this place at Christmas. Snow? No wonder it's cold. Pile of snow. Oh, chilly. I've just said out loud that I'm driving home now because it's dark and my Spirit app has just come up. Yes, if you can focus. There you go. So the app is agreeing with me. I do believe I'm getting a little bit tired now. But hey, get the Christmas decorations. Get this tree. I did try filming in the graveyard, but I am sorry, I couldn't see anything, it's so dark. Last one, I'm just approaching my car and it says, get out of here. That, is what I'm doing. 2.5 hour drive. Right. Now it's told me to get out of here on the Spirit app, and that's just what I'm doing. What time is it? 8:30. I should be home, and that's a good night for me.